Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland, and I'm just trying to find myself here on my other device so I can see if anyone comes in. It's Sunday at 6 o'clock. It's time for my live.
Before you buy any new tech, you may want to check this out. In this very inconspicuous...
Okay, okay. So I have been busy all day getting my cat. Oh, hi Karen. Hope you had a lovely class this afternoon. So I went out in the garden for a little while and I got freezing cold. And I've had a hot shower and now I just want to go to sleep. But I didn't want to miss out coming and chatting with my friends. So hi Mary, and you come. So today I have pulled out for a wee play the Layers of Beauty bundle, and I've got inks and brushes. I don't know what else. I might do other things yet. I'm just not sure yet. There's just to have a wee look and see what can happen with this. I've got a pack of basic white. I still say whisper white. Does anyone else do that? So I've got some colours out. So this, I'll let you have a quick look. I've already popped the big stamp from this stamp set on a block just to be ready. So this stamp set is called Layers of Beauty, and it's just a line drawing, two or three little bits and pieces here, and 4 lovely sentiments. But it has with it these stencils, masks, whatever you want to call them. So they're stencils to me. And a set of dies. Now they've got the large die that cuts out the main stamp image, and other ones that cut out the other stamped images. But then you've got some standalone leaves, and you've got this gorgeous little tag. Isn't that sweet? Which I think really just would fit the God bless sentiment, which is really nice, really lovely. So I'm going to take a breath and say hello. So yeah, I have already said hi to Karen. Karen is Tilly Crafts, and we had a chat this morning, and I know that Karen was going to a class, so that's why I was asking her how that went. So yep, and hi Mary. Hope your hubby's better, Mary. Hi Elizabeth, and you come. So it's wet and miserable and cold here in Scotland. I did go out in the garden for a little while, and the wind would have cut you into... I've had a hot shower and now I'm quite sleepy, so I need you guys to wake me up. I think it's because I've had a hot shower and I've put the heating on, and I've probably put an extra layer on as well. So yeah, let's just have a simple play to see what this does. I have no idea. I know how it all works, but I've no idea what it's going to look like or whatever. So I just think we'll take it step by step. So she says that, and she says she'll get her Memento ink, and it's not here. Who has stolen my Memento ink? Who's got it? Who's got it? Who's got it? And do I have a spare one? Because I think I know where it is, but it's not in this room. Well, we'll just have to change. Oh, there's one. Right, we'll try it with that, but I'm just thinking, well, could have just changed tack. Hey, Mary. Oh, hey, Mary. Hey, Wendy. And you come get cosy by the fire. Yeah, how's your wee grandson, Wendy? Whoa. Right, so this is one I've not used in a while, so who knows? So I'm just going to probably just use 4 corners of this sheet. I've no idea if there'll be a card at the end of this. This is just playtime. Quite often Sunday stamping is just playtime. So I'm thinking I'll try and the stencils with the line stamp and then without, and just see how it all looks. I've also brought embossing powder, not embossing powder, embossing paste out. So, oh, such a relief. There's nothing worse than I mean, it's scary when anyone's ill, but a sick baby's just not good. Right, let's just stamp. It's probably squint, but I can bring this more to the middle, won't I? Because if I, yeah, so you can see. I'm just giving it. And as you see, it's stuck to the paper, so I can give it an extra rub from this side. Right, take it off. Oh, that's fine. That's beautiful. It's actually beautiful, isn't it? I think I might, I'm not quite sure. I think I like the big rows round the other way, but for the purposes of me being able to see what I'm doing with the stencils. So we've got 5, and we'll just do them in the order it says. And I've got, did I have a pencil yet? I've got a pencil at the ready. Oh yeah. So there's 5 stencils in this set, and I don't know if you can see on the camera, but there is a number at the notch. So we'll take it layer by layer. So there's 1, 2, 3. Hey Carolyn, you come. That's 5. And this is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. So put them there, it will just make it easier. So, oh Janice, turn it around. It's actually annoying me because that, to me, that biggest flower needs to be the right way up. So, well, that can't be right, can it? And that can't be right, so we must be going. Yeah, see, when you get something new, no, that's not right, is it? Right, Janice, stop. Can anyone help me? That would need to be there. There we are. She's got it. See, when you get something new, you just have to play until you... So you want to line that up. And so this is the bit that matters, this notch bit. Because all the others line up on top with that. Now, nothing can move, so I am going to get some washi tape. Hi, Carol, when you come. I think I just said that. I'm actually hearing myself on stereo. Just because I've got 2 things going on here. I've got, whoopsie, slipped. So it is worth just taking a moment. My life is full of moments. Just get it lined up again. That's not right. Something. Do you know what? I've moved this paper. Janice, do you know what? Stick that down so it can't move. That will be the better idea, won't it? Right. I hope you all got a drink and you're just quietly laughing at me. Or with me, maybe. Hi, Helen. Hope you're okay. I'm just putting this on here for this first layer so that so I get it, like, I know it's lined up when I do the notchy bit. Da-da, da-da-da-da. That's cool. Right. So we've got two different types of flowers in here. So this part of this process is just colouring the flowers. So I'm going to have purple roses today, simply because I can. So I have pulled out this gorgeous grape. And I'm just going to do gentle circles, gentle circles on these roses. Hi Pauline, and you come. So it's just a play date this afternoon or this tea time. I'm not sure if there'll be cards at the back of this. I don't even know if I've got the acumen to make a card today. But I have packed all the catalogues for any of my customers watching. I just have to do the Royal Mail thing tomorrow and buy all the postage, and then on Tuesday they should get taken to the post office for you. So I think I want these flowers a different colour, do you think? Or am I just making life difficult for myself? There's a wee bit of me thinks I quite like to just leave them as white daisies. Quite nice to have some nice wee daisies, but I think I've changed my mind. I'm going to put a bit of balmy blue in there. I like a bit of blue. I'm just going to gently just bring a wee brush. I don't have any of Stampin' Up small brushes, which I think would be good for this bit. Right. I am just playing. I need just a bit more here. Of course, what is happening is because I haven't cleaned this, the blue and the purple that's sitting on the mask are blending together, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay. That'll make it look more arty when we're done. Right, so I'll pop them over just now. I have no idea what the second layer's like. I haven't actually looked at it. So I can move this piece, but not those pieces. Right, so number 2. Right, so what is number 2 going to reveal? It's no comments from the corner. I can hear your primary school brains ticking over there. Right, so we're using the notch, but I'm also using my eyesight. That's not quite right. There we go. Okay, so right, we'll go in here with more gorgeous grape. You could go in with other colours, but I'm going to stick and just hopefully get a sort of nicely shaded look on my roses. Right, and then, well, I just go in with more of this blue on these bits. They're just accents on the same. Hi Tammy, how are you? Tammy was here visiting me yesterday and I let her see my craft space. So she'll be able to let you know that when I say this is just part of my bedroom, it really is. And it's a tiny wee space I've got here with an awful lot of stuff squashed into a tiny space. You can rest a moment, Tammy, at the fire and oh no, I might need that. I don't know what layer the next layer does. Right, so that's that number 2 done. So remember, we're keeping these on to stop the paper from, oh, I'm liking what I see already. And this is number 3, and again we're just popping it inside where the notch is. But I'm also glancing over just to make sure we're not making any obvious mistakes. And I'll just pop that one there to keep it all. Now, this is giving me the middle of these blue flowers. So although I hadn't already got something out, I am going to use our new peach pie because it's on the desk and I can reach it. Anything else I'd have to stand up to get. That's a good idea, Tammy. That's a very good idea. Did y'all hear? If you're watching on the replay, Tammy is on the live and she said she had these stencils out today, or masks as Stampin' Up call them, and she punched a hole in the top right corner and put them on a ring, and that way she won't lose one. That is, yeah, that's an excellent idea. I really like this new peach. But what I'm going to do before I do the purpley bits, I'm going to wipe this off here. Now I'm not going like all over the place with it because obviously I don't want to mark my card. Now normally I would learn that the hard way, but obviously my head is slightly in the right place to do. Right, and then we're going to add another layer of our gorgeous grape on these 3. Yeah, I've got an excellent crocodile too, so I'll be able to, yes, I'll be able to copy you. Make use of that great tip. So if anyone else is listening, that's a fantastic tip that Tammy has shared with us. So that is the 3 layers for the flowers, and now we need to put the greenery in. I'm fairly sure there will not be any cards at the end of this play. Oh, isn't that lovely? Doesn't it just give you nice shading? Oh, cool. The next one I'm going to do, I'm going to not do the stamping. I'm not going to do the black outline. I'm just going to see what the stencils do. And if you think I'm copying Sarah Douglas, the CEO, yes, I am. That's what she did with the other layering stencil set that we've got. She did one without. So thank you for the inspiration, Sarah. Sarah even. Sorry. Right, so I have Old Olive because I think Old Olive goes particularly well. These roses are gorgeous. Roses are blooming in Picardy. Who knows that song? I was the roses are blooming in Scotland. I just think this is gorgeous. Old Olive is one of my very favourite greens. Anyone else fond of Old Olive? Oh, I missed one. Right, now I'm going to take my jumper off. I don't know whether to take my jumper off or turn the heater off. This time of year is really bad when you like, when you're hot and then you're cold. And I think my thermostat's in my body's broken. Hey John, and you come get comfy with everybody. It's just a wee play date today. Right, and then we'll take that layer off. Who's liking? Oh, ooh. And the last one, just I think, is just to give the leaves a bit more. I'm just going to go over it again with Old Olive. And even though you think, well, that won't make any difference, just watch, I bet it does. And I could have started off with a different green, a lighter green, but just find an extra coat of the same colour. But it's not over the whole area, it's just, so you'll see it just gives it highlights, and you'll see it makes all the difference in the world. Right. Okay, who's sold on this set? Who didn't have it on their list but is quickly adding it now? That is simply divine. Do you like? Yeah, you do have it, Tammy. That is just gorgeous. When you actually move a wee bit back from it. Did you put it in your pre-order, Joe? Oh, I know, Wendy, that's horrible when you think you've got a new one coming and it gets held up, but that's life. Yeah. Okay, so what if we do the same again underneath without the black lining and see what that looks like? Are you up for that? I'm thinking if I do it directly under it, it'll be easier for you to see the difference. Right, so I'm moving the paper tape across there. I'm just keeping this here. But what I need to do is, I need to clean, I am going to stick with the same colours, but I still think I need to give these a bit of a wipe. So I should have two of these cloths, so let's just, I'm not taking all off, but just surplus so that I don't, this will just run under the cold tap and all that ink will just go home. That'll just all go down the drain. Yeah, there is another one that's similar, yes. And if you look on Sarah's Facebook page, you'll see her doing one with that one. It's still something, it's something beauty, but enduring beauty I think it is, and this one is layers of beauty. But it's a similar idea, just this, the flower's slightly different, and I love that this is a rose. Right, so the first one is this one. So because I've started that way, I want to fit it on here. But we obviously want the space left there. So we're going for something like that. Yeah, enduring beauty is still fun. Yeah, please give me some thumbs up and share out this video if you think, you know, you can share, and you can share it to Pinterest as well. All the sharing all helps me to get noticed. Right, but did anyone notice where I put my pencil? Oh look, I've got a Poodle's pencil. Right, notch. I'm marking the notch, can you see that? I know we're over at this side, but I can't, I don't want to move this paper, so I could just move that up a little for you. Okay, right, so gorgeous grape for these 3 bits, and then I wonder if it'd be better to do the balmy blue little flowers first. I know it's so easy, that colouring as well, it's just no effort for me. Hardest bit for me was choosing what colours to use. Right, so we want so we've no line drawing underneath. So this will just be purely to see what the stencils do on their own. And then gorgeous grape for the base of the middle flower. The big flowers. I'm doing circular motions with my brush so as not to create any lines. The circular motion just gives you a different, a kind of smooth coverage. Right, so that is step 1. So now we want step 2. Hello, 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 Ruth, and you come. Get a wee seat by the fire. I think you've got quite a few friends in here. So get a wee drinky. I'm sure everybody will budge up and let you in. So we're just having a look to see what this set does. Layers of Beauty. I do have the Enduring Beauty one, and I was completely impressed with it. But I'm even more impressed with this already. I think it's funny that they've got 2 at the same time, but they're not. They're different, but they're similar, if you know what I mean. And then you just take your time with it, and I am taking my time. The Sunday actually worked quite hard today, and Peter gave me a wee hand to put all the bits in of the catalogue and the things that I'm sending out with them into the envelopes and sealed them up for me. So tomorrow I just need to put all the post layers on, labels on. And you take them to the post office on Tuesday, so that'll be that. Another jobbed. So let's see what difference that made. So you can see it building. Oh yeah, the sunflower. Yeah, that was good as well, I think, yeah. So again, we've got our notch here to keep us right. And a bit of this paper tape, which Wendy recommended to me some years ago, and I have a few. I know he's quite proud of his medals, and so he should be. So he ran another race today. I don't know if there was a medal for it. Not showing me a medal. He ran a 10k today. Right, so now I want my Pretty and Peach for the middles of these flowers. They look like little forget-me-nots to me. But they could be wee daisy type things. They could be whatever you like. Yeah, they're just... Oh, hi, Barry or Jay Matuso. Are you guys getting set up for your live at 7? So that is layer 2. Oh, I need that bit of tape. Where's layer 3? So she did layer 3 on the little flowers. She didn't. Did I say pretty? Oh my goodness, that was peach pie. What did I say? I didn't do the bit for the roses. Did anyone notice? What have you been up to, Barry? Your pop thingy card, was that from Friday? I've not seen that yet. I'll need to have a look. I said pretty and peach. Ah, my brain. I told you I was tired. It's a nice tired though, but a satisfying tired. Right, come on, I had planned to do quite a few things here. I might never though, Tammy. I might never learn. When will she ever learn? Probably never. Hi Shaz, and you come. Are you liking? So this is layer number 4. And I'm still sticking with Old Olive because she is good. So another week has begun, really. Right, so that's layer 4, which is the leaves. So it's given quite a different look, but I still think it's a nice look. I'm staying simple. I've got all kinds of ideas. As I say, I was thinking emboss and paste and all sorts, but we'll see. Our time is short, really. I'm kind of wondering how this would work on our new beige card, but I'm not quite sure where I put it. Right, well, let's just stop that just now. No, I think I've just lifted that up. I think I need to kind of go in a bit harder here to get a decent... Now you have got two choices with this. You can die cut it, or you can just cut a rectangle around, or you could even fussy cut if you want to. If you don't have the dies and you want it more detailed, you just cut this in a rectangle and you can panel it up onto a card. Right, Janice, you need to stop. So without the line drawing, you've got something completely different. Hey Debbie, and you come. It is nice, isn't it? But I don't know where my watercolour is, because I really want to... Where's my watercolour paper? Is it in here? I really want to get messy, even though I'm tired. Oh, I've not got it. Where is it? Who's got my watercolour paper? Why is it not there? Who stole it? Let's have one wee quick look to see if it's up here. But I don't think it is. Oh yay! I have watercolour paper because I've got this idea of doing a bit of spritzing in. It is beautiful, so I'm going to take this away because what I don't want to do is ruin that. They are lovely. And even if you do this and then you think, actually, I want to have the black line on it, you could probably, if you took your time, you could line the stamp up on top of there and add the black line later. Yeah. It's cool, isn't it? I mean, you can, you could go in with your, instead of just inks, you could, pardon me, you could use your alcohol markers, you could use the Stamp-Right markers. There's loads you can do. You don't have to just use brushes. Yeah, I'm going to pop that to the side just now. I kind of want to be messy because you know what I'm like. Oh, you're having a korma. Okay. Good stuff. Okay, have I got a spritzer? Did I? This is unplanned, so, you know, please don't criticise too much. So I want just re-inker. So tell me, right, brights. I'm just looking for re-inkers here. Have I not got a gorgeous grape re-inker? Clearly not. Oh, because it's not a bright, is it, Janice? It's a Regal. Right. Okay, so I'm just going to bring out Old Olive and stick with the same colours so that it's more of a, we can do more of a comparison. I know I'm knocking everything flying here. Right. So then I had 2 spritzers right beside me. Is there any hope for me? Probably not. This might not work. I'm just saying. There's just a little bit of water in this one, and there's none in that one. So, because I think that one was once alcohol. Oh no. No, I think it still is alcohol. Right, well, we'll not use that then. Not tonight. That's, what's that got in it? Just water, I think. No, it's got something else in the water. Have I got one that's just got water? Come on. Because I didn't plan this. Right, I'm just going to tip out whatever's in here. And just share the water that's in that one. I think it's had white ink or something like that. It's a bit grotty looking. But we'll just... Right, we've got a... Not very good at dividing things evenly, am I? Oh gosh. Right, it is what it is. We'll put some. Okay, I hope you have a nice dinner. I'll be over in a little while. I do like a korma, Tammy. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, I think that'll be more than enough. Again, this might not work. I've not done this in a long time, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it went 6, so there we go. There's 6 drops in each and just a small amount of water, which is the clarity one. Oh, they're both quite clear, right? Give it a shuggle. And here's the lid for this. Does anyone else like being messy? Right, because I'm going to start messing with water, I'm actually going to move this well out of the way. This one that we did first, because I don't want it messed up. I've just got a piece of watercolour paper, and I'm just going to play like we did. I'm just looking, just probably use the same inks that I've got around here. Let's see, I don't know if that's... Hey Hayes, how are you doing? Hi Shirley, how are you doing? You cooking your dinner? Or does Dave cook the dinner on a Sunday? Here, there you go. The stencil is the same size, almost, as the watercolour paper. Just doing that so it doesn't slip. So I'm just going to use the edge of my paper because it's the same height. We'll just put the notch in just as a reminder. But this is just going to be purple and old olive because I've got the 2 sprays, because I'm pretty sure the other one smells like alcohol. So let's just do it. Oh, that'll be cool. Lottie's great. That's good. Right, so now I'm not quite sure how I'm going to deal with that because it's wet. I think I'll get, if I got kitchen roll, that would be some paper to mop up the... Yes, I do. Fancy that. Well, I've got a little bit, but probably enough to get us through. This may not work, but that's what playing is about. Yeah, sausage and mash is a good meal. Right, so we now need to take this off and get the next layer. And I think we'll be making these into cards tomorrow or another day, because I have some chops waiting for me. And cauliflower rice. I've marinated the pork chops. I've marinated them in, I need to mop this up actually. I've marinated them in lemon pepper. Mash is like smashed up potato. I don't know what you would call that. Right, what are we doing here? Does anybody know what we're doing? I'm not going to get a different colour for them, but well, I could try. They could have a green middle, couldn't they? That's too much, I think, but we'll just quickly. Janice likes a bit of a messy play. I'll sleep better tonight having had a bit of a messy play. Yeah, I don't know very many UK people that don't like bangers and mash. So right, so now we're going in again with the gorgeous grape. I say you decide when it's done if you like it or not. And it slipped. Well, hey, was anyone shouting at me to tape it down? It's okay. It's got a watery, wishy-washy, watery colour look. That's what I was kind of after. And then the third layer here. This time I'll maybe remember to tape it down. I'm thinking I've done these round the wrong way, haven't I? Because this is 2 and that was 3. I must be needing my dinner. So what will happen is I will be watching Barry and Jay incognito while I eat my dinner, and then when I've done that I'll watch them properly with volume. Have you got something exciting happening tonight, Barry and Jay? Spray. I'm starting to develop more ideas for this. Egg as well, yeah, that makes it really, really rich, doesn't it, Cannon? Done that before. And now it's slipping, but that's okay because Yeah, just a bit more than a minute though. Oh, nice to see you. Really nice to see you. You'll be laughing. I'll let you see what I did earlier before I go off. You're right. There it is. Right, so I need green now. So I'm just playing. I've done 2 nice ones and now I'm playing with messy just to see what happens. If you don't play, if you don't try, you won't know. Oh, I'll need the last bits here, but it's the very last one now. It's all pretty wet. Are you guys all okay there by the table? I don't know why it took me so long, but it's taken me a while to do this. So, but I'm relaxed, I'm chilled, and that's kind of what Sundays are for. There we go. Just soaking up the excess. Yeah, and Claire, after me, if you stay around, JazzleDazzleCrafts, if you're hanging around YouTube, JazzleDazzleCrafts are on very soon. I think we're getting close to, I don't know, oh yeah, 5 minutes. So no, I'm not going to be making a card tonight. Look, did you see what I did? That's probably okay though. Can you see me getting tired that I'm missing steps out? I think we'll just try that again. Right, last of this spray. There's not much left in it anyway, so just give it another spritz around the leaves. Yeah, I think that's that one just about had it. So you might not, you know, it's okay, you don't have to like them all, it's just to see what kind of look you like. I'll just dry this off a bit and let's have a look, and then we'll let that dry and we might do something with it. I have an idea to make this, to give this more definition, I think, but it would need to be dry. We'll see. I actually quite like it as it is, to be honest. We could add, we could heat emboss some detail onto it, or we could just, you can just then stamp into it with the stamp. So you could, in fact, if you wanted more definition, if you can decide which goes where, you could probably, if you can name it properly, you would be able to go in like that. Do you want me to do that or leave as is? Oh, we'll just do it. I mean, because I can always repeat that again. So you can go in, or you could, or I could have gone in, if I dried it first, I could have, and this black might run because it's wet, but that's okay. If you didn't want it to run, if you didn't want your what would look like going in and doing a pen drawing afterwards, you would use StazOn black. or the browns. We've got saddle brown as well, that would work too. But let's just go in with Memento and see what it does. So I say this is just a wee play and experimenty afternoon. So, no, it's not right, Janice. And neither is that. What's going on here? What way does it go? That's it. Right, so I'm going to stand up and do this. And bear in mind I am stamping on a damp and I'm stamping on watercolour paper. So I might just ruin this altogether. That's possible too. These will be made into cards tomorrow or Tuesday. I'm not quite sure. I think I might have something on tomorrow evening. Let's see. I think I have. My brain's not good, but I think I have. So there you have a wee watercolour picture. And we have these two. So the spritzing is given a completely different shade on the watercolour paper. I don't know what you think. You tell me which. Do you like the real detail? Do you like the watery with the detail added? Or do you just like the stenciling on its own? I'm really pleased. I'm pleased I've just had a play. But I am going to leave it at that because, as you see, I've started making mistakes. And I think that's just because I'm pretty tired and also hungry and probably needing some caffeine as well. But I'll probably have a glass of red wine instead. So I'm thinking of gorgeous grape. So I'm going to have some gorgeous grape out of a bottle. So that you can see that my line isn't lined up, but I think that all adds to the watery effect. And you could just give it a spritz with more water if you wanted to. There's loads you can add. You can add some splatter. I think we'll let it dry and then maybe add some splatter. Definitely need my dinner, Karen, you're right. And then we'll make these into cards during the week and we will play more with this. We'll do some die cutting and whatever. So thanks for coming in and joining me. And see if I can find the way out. And please, if you are hanging around YouTube, do check out, I'll let you see that closer, do check out Barry and Jay on JazzleDazzleCrafts. I'm sure they have something beautiful to show us. They always have. Oh, Cindy! So anyway, just here to say bye-bye, everybody. Oh, you don't know what you're doing either. Well, that was just, I threw out that set and then just made it up as I went along, and I'm quite happy with what I've done. It just shows you Stampin' Up. I've done all the work, and yeah, the artists are fantastic. Of course, you had to do church first, Cindy. Of course, no worries. I think because we've had daylight savings, we're into spring now, so we've had the forward thing, and I don't know if you've done your clocks yet or not. Anyway, I'm just blethering. So bye everyone. Off you go and watch my JazzleCrafts, and I'll see you all later. Bye. Where's the door? There it is.